Eden Hazard from, who's he playing with now? She was Chelsea. I think, so Real Madrid, but I think he's been like, his contract is done. So he doesn't have a club. It's crazy. Hazard doesn't have a club. So landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause. If we go too fast, we're going to start with his eye. He's looking over to the right hand side. So just one eye to deal with makes it easier for us, right? Okay. So we'll go sort of eyelashes on the top. So we go diagonal first, right? So this is like eyelash line, right? So it kind of like flicks up a little bit here at the front, and then it goes diagonal down here at the back of his eye, right? And he doesn't have like crazy big eyelashes, but we'll just like thicken this up a little bit. And his top eyelid line like comes over that section there. Okay. So the front of his eyeball curves down here. And then we can see like his tear duct when a character or like a human head is like going that way. You can just see the pink just here in the front. And the bottom of this eye curves around and goes up into the corner. Okay. So again, he's looking off to the right hand side, right? So the iris just comes right down, curves around here. Comes back up like so. And then his pupil just up here, right? So he's looking, yeah, off. So we'll go start it here. And you want to do it like a thinner, like an ellipse, you know, like an oval, not like a perfect circle or anything. If you make the eye skinnier, if you make the pupil skinnier, it makes it look like it's like on its side. And we are looking at it, his eye on the side, so it gives that illusion that he's not like looking at the camera, he's looking that way. Okay, just a little trick. So eyelashes on the bottom, so just like little sort of dots and dashes coming around here, right? And the eyelashes kind of stick off, very small, like that. That's all you really have to do for that. His eyebrow, okay, so we can see he's got like, yeah, so like sort of hairs that sort of stand up on their own here. And then the eyebrow sort of curves around pretty close to his eyelid here, right? So it's like going this way, right? And then we just go back. Like that. And then he seems to have a bit of a frown that comes like out from the eyebrow here. Like so. And just at the back of his eye, you got his temple. So it's just this like light line that comes around here. So he has bags underneath his eyes, like 2 of them. It looks like he looks tired. Right, one there, and then the other one sort of comes down this way. It's like his cheek sort of line here. Right. So just across from this eyebrow, we got his nose. So we curve out like so. That's relatively flat nose, like a little bit of bump on top that way. Comes down, starts to curve around here, in towards his top lip, down this way, and he has yeah, facial hair, but it's kind of flat here. Then we got a nostril in there. And we'll shadow this up, make it look a little bit darker in there. And then the skin for his nostril just comes around this way. And then the bridge of the nose just comes down here, some light lines. You don't have to draw this in, but like it does help sometimes. Okay. So we can see of his eyebrow on the other side is not much, it just like sticks out this way. Around like that. And then we can just see some eyelashes kind of sticking out here. And then his forehead bumps up twice. You could have like some wrinkles kind of like that. Bit of a line coming down for his cheek, just sort of from the nose there. So his top lip kind of comes out and in, down into his mouth, side of his mouth. His mouth is open, right? So side of his mouth and the other side there. And then his bottom lip curves around like this. It kind of goes up into the corner of his mouth there. And then his chin curves in and out, down here. There's all facial hair on this, right? But his jaw goes down this way and into his neck. So the mouth in here is open, right? So we can see sort of his top lip sort of just coming down this way. And he has this like piece of skin on the back of his mouth there. This is like all facial hair and stuff. So then top lip, up, down this way. Then it's all that facial hair, stubble sort of, or full beard, depending on how much hair you want to give him. And then his bottom lip just comes out from there. Sort of curves around to the corner of his mouth. You can barely see, there's like some teeth at the top. Right, and then like in here is all just going to be like dark shadow, right? So you want to blacken it up. And as we get out to here, it starts to sort of not be as dark. Right, so that's his mouth basically. Shadow might come out a bit far, but okay. Then, so we may have like a chin line, and there's all facial hair, right? But we get like the line for his jaw, roughly the line for his jaw here. Like that, right? And this is all facial hair then. So coming down from his chin. It's kind of stubble. And facial hair. kind of like it's nearly like a full beard here. Okay, and you just kind of gotta layer this up basically. And like shaded brown and all this kind of stuff when you're, if you're coloring. If you're not coloring, you'd make this sort of a darker gray. Right, and then so on his neck, you know, you'll have these sort of folds on his neck around the jaw there. So it's kind of difficult because he's in this sort of half beard, half stubble situation. It's not like a full beard, you know, so do your best just by like trying to draw it kind of like that, I think. Okay, so then his hairline, so he's a shaved head, very tightly sort of shaved, right? So very short, zigzag sort of section here at the front, and then it kind of comes down the side. Kind of like his beard, you know, very sort of slightly drawn in and grey. And just his sideburn there will go around the ear. And again, there could be like texture lines and stuff on this, very light. So he's got it, it's tapered, you know, it gets gradually grayer and lighter as it goes down. Right, and then his hair, again, very shaved, very small, goes all the way around to the back of his head, which is here. Right, so this goes the whole way around that way. Very small, little spiky. Okay. Right, and then the back of his head sort of shaved, comes down from the back of his neck. Right, and then his ear will be in here. So your ear sort of lines up with your eyebrow, and the bottom of it lines up with your nostril, right? So curve it around like so. And like texture on his hair. But pretty much just a shaved head. Back of the nape of his neck and stuff. Right, and then ear lines inside, right? So the easiest way is this letter J, sort of thing like that. And if you want, you can add a bit more. It sort of goes into his jaw then and the back of his neck. Like that. Like a cheekbone maybe here. Right, so we can see sort of his jersey and his collar just coming across his shoulder here. Shoulder comes down. And then some more sort of neck fold lines. Just some light ones here, just on the skin of his neck. And then his shoulder going off this way. And his back going down there. So it's Chelsea jersey, I think. So, well, I think the Madrid jerseys and stuff have this as well. So we've got this separation there on the back of the jersey, like some fold lines and stuff on the shoulders, like so. And then we'll do Hazard on the back, right? So it's curving, block, capital letters. So if you want, you could sketch like a rainbow sort of curve to get the tops all in line. So like a Z somewhere around here, or like that, so curving around like that. And then we'll get like the main. You just want it to be gradually sort of curving, like, you know, around there. Z. Huzzah. So jersey sort of being pulled across his skin. Okay. I think that'll do. How to draw Eden Hazard. Hope it's helpful. I know these realistic ones are really difficult. These are even hard for me. So even if it's just inspiration, or you like print these out and color them in, I just want to help people create things. Even if you trace it and color, use it whatever way you want. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.